In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 100 best value cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team on a tier list here ranging from S that does go all the way down to F tier. And like I said, guys, we have the top 100 best value cards in this game. So every single card on this tier list is going to be extremely good for their price. Now, I did put some cards on here that I don't think are great for their price. We'll have those cards obviously in the lower tiers just to show you guys as examples, what is a bad value card compared to a good value card. But if you guys don't understand, basically it means for how much they cost on the auction house and how well they actually play in game. So if there's a card that's 10,000 MT or 5,000 MT like Josh Childress, and we'll talk about this card here first just as an example, this card is probably the best value card in the game just because of the fact that he is 5,000 MT and is maybe a top 10 shooting guard in this game, and is a card that is absolutely unbelievable on the offensive end. So again, is he the best shooting guard in this game? Is he the best card on this tier list? No, there's going to be better cards, but as a value card, I don't think you can get better than Josh Childress because again, he is unbelievably good at the shooting guard position. So this is going to be the tier list, top 100 of the best of these in the entire game, all the best value cards for their price. There'll be some expensive cards, some cheap cards, and some mid-tier price cards as well. Vladimir Radmanovic, another card from the Splash Zone set that I think is really good. I mean, again, for his price, he's only like 150 to 200k, and he's a top 5-ish small forward in this game, top 7-ish, top 8, small forward, and for that price, unbelievably good at the small forward position. Talking about Galaxy Opal LeBron, he's okay for his price. I mean, realistically, he's B tier at best. Like, he's still a good small forward. He's gone down in price to like 70k, so he's really not that expensive, but it's still not a card that I'm like, oh yeah, he's an insane small forward, you need him on your team, that type of small forward. So I do think LeBron's going to be in B tier. Talking about Dark Matter, Jalen Johnson on the same tier, because I do think Jalen Johnson is probably a little bit better than LeBron, and they're about the same price. So I mean, maybe you could go low A tier for Jalen Johnson, but we're going to go very high B tier. Luol Deng, Rick Barry, both of these cards going in the S tier category. For their price, some of the best cards in this game. Luol Deng is like 85, 90k, and he is seriously a top tier small forward. His defense is amazing, one of the best locks in this game. His jump shot is extremely good as well. And yeah, he's just an absolute beast at the small forward position. Rick Barry also really good at shooting guard, 150k, 125k, whatever he goes for. He's got great sigs and a great jump shot. Talking about Galaxy Opal Giannis, I would argue A, but I'm going to go probably B tier alongside Galaxy Opal LeBron. It just makes sense to me. They're older Galaxy Opals, but they're still good for their price. And yeah, one of the best defensive cards still in this game. Pink Diamond Wang ZZ, good for his price and good for his position because he's probably one of the only cheap centers in this game that are actually good. But I think realistically as a card, Wang ZZ is going to be in C tier. Talking about Dark Matter Beasley, yes, he's expensive and we'll have Pink Diamond Beasley on this list, but I do think his Dark Matter, even though he's an expensive value card, is still one of the best, value cards in this entire game. Now talking about Pink Diamond Anthony Black, sort of same situation as Wang ZZ. Good Pink Diamonds, good at their position, but are they B tier and above value cards? In my opinion, I'm gonna say no. Monte Ellis, he's okay at the point guard position. For his price, is he C to maybe B, somewhere in that ranking? He's 6'3" at point guard, 6'3" wingspan. He's a little bit expensive because he's a Dark Matter. Now he is a good card, good jump shot, Pro 2 fade. I sort of like Monte Ellis in B tier. He's better than Anthony Black. Yes, he's more expensive, but he's better in my opinion as a value card. Hassan Whiteside, gonna go probably C tier. He's not bad for his price, but could be a lot better options. Risa Shea, I'm also gonna go in B tier because he's a little bit on the more expensive side. He's definitely over 100k, and he's 6'10" at point guard, which is incredibly good, but I don't like his jump shot that much, and I think there's better value point guards in my personal opinion. Asar Thompson, not really a huge fan of this card. I'm gonna go D tier. He's okay when it comes to value. Bill Walton, I think, is really good, for his price at the power forward position. He's one of the, cheaper power forwards in this game that are still very good. Yes, he's like 100k, but I do think he's very good for that price tag. Dark Matter Dr. J, same sort of thing. Yes, he's around 100k, but he's still very, very good at the shooting guard position, has an amazing jump shot, good defender, and a great slashing card. Danny Granger, I'm going to go B tier. He's not bad for his price. He's a small forward with a good jump shot and does have decent size. Draymond, going to go C tier. I mean, he's a good defensive point guard, but that jump shot's not great, and he's a Dark Matter, so he sells for at least like 40 to 50k just because he's a Dark Matter. Amen Thompson, I'm going to go probably high A or low S. I'm going to go lower S tier for Amen Thompson. He is still extremely good when it comes to his dribble sigs, his defense, his speed, has Pro 2 fade, and I like his jump shot a lot. And again, not that expensive, so one of the better value cards in this entire game. Pink Diamond Beasley has to also be an S tier. again, for his price. Yes, he's not as good as his Dark Matter, but this card's literally 10 to 15k. And for Pink Diamond Beasley, that is an amazing price and just an absolute steal at the small forward position. Drew Holiday is good. I don't think he's great, so I do think Drew Holiday is going to be in B tier. Steven Adams is okay as well. I think he's probably going to be in C tier in my opinion. Dark Matter Dikembe, yes, is the most expensive card on this tier list, and he's one of the best centers in the game though. So even though he's expensive, he's an expensive value card, but I do believe he's obviously one of the best in my team because of his defense, his jump shot, and his player model. Pete Maravich, for his price, is probably going to be one of the lowest cards on this list just because I don't think he's all that good at the point guard position, and he is sort of expensive. Now Dark Matter Luka, really good for his price. He's not too expensive, and he's like his, he's pretty much his 100 overall card. I'm gonna go Luka in A. I really like Luka's jump shot. His snatchback animation is really good, and he does play solid defense. Dark Matter Deron Williams, also going to be an A tier. He's basically just a better Monte Ellis at the point guard position. Yes, he's undersized, but he has the best SIGs in this game with a very good jump shot and also Pro 2 fade. Gally Silpa Wemby, we'll talk about the Pink Diamond as well, but both of the Victor Wembanyama's are going to be in the S tier category. We'll go try to find the Pink Diamond here, just to obviously put him next to his Gally Silpa. Did I forget to put Pink Diamond Wemby on the tier list? I might have, unless I'm just missing him. I think I may have forgot to put the Pink Diamond Wemby, but he would obviously still be in the S tier category as well. Dark Matter George Gerving, he's solid for his price. I mean, like, you could argue B tier. I'm gonna go high C tier though for George Gerving. Jamario Moon, he's a decent Pink Diamond, gonna throw him in C tier. Jack Sigma and Triple J, both really good for their price at the power 4 position. Sigma, Jaren, both great defenders. I like Jaren's jump shot a little bit more, but Sigma is probably a little bit taller, wingspan wise better, or I think they're about the same when it comes to the wingspan. I mean, they're pretty much the same power forward in my personal opinion. It just comes down to whoever's jump shot you like more. JaVale McGee is decent. I think JaVale McGee is probably in C tier. Booz Ellis is good for his price, 6'10" at shooting guard with a nice jump shot. I think Booz Ellis is going to be in B tier 100%. Gally Silpa Jalen Suggs, I almost want to put in S tier because he is so good at the point guard position. He's pretty much Dark Matter Crusoe for 5,000 MT. His SIGs are really good. His jump shot's good. He's an amazing perimeter defender. I'm going to go Suggs in very high A, but I could see almost Suggs being an S tier for his price. Taylor Hendricks is decent as a Pink Diamond, especially for his price being lower. We're going to go Taylor Hendricks in B tier. I do like that card defensively. Ron Artest is going to be in B tier. I feel like because of his position, Roy Hibbert's going to be an A because he's one of the only cheaper center cards in this game that play really good defense, that have that size and that wingspan, that player model to guard the other tall centers in this game. And he's somewhat affordable, 25 to 30k. But I do think Roy Hibbert's going to be an A tier. Antoine Jameson is decent. I like Antoine Jameson probably an A. Kareem I like for his price. Even though he's expensive, he's still a very good center card, really good defensively, extremely fast, good rebounding card. If you can green his jump shot consistently, he's still one of the best center cards in this entire game. Corey Maggette going to be in that F tier category alongside Mark Price. They're just not good cards. They're dark matters. They're not worth their price whatsoever. 5,000 MT Jalen Suggs is much better than Mark Price at the point guard position, and he costs like what, 1/5, 1/10 of the price. Just not worth it for Mark Price in my opinion. Dante Exum is a good point guard. He's going to be in C tier. Dark Matter Zach LaVine is solid for his price. I do think he's going to be in B tier. Ricky Davis also going to be in B tier. Now Dark Matter Sar, he's really good at the power forward position. Is he S tier? I'm going to go very high A for Sar. He is kind of expensive, but he is really, really good defensively. Next value card on this list is going to be Dark Matter Brandon Miller. I think an underrated shooting guard. I kind of want to go high B tier or low A for Brandon Miller. I'm going to go high B tier, but he's a very good shooting guard, especially for not that expensive. Pink Diamond Khalil Ware at this point in the year is going to be in C tier. Still a good defensive card. Alex English is going to be in F. I think Keegan Murray is going to be in D tier. He's a cheaper price and really isn't that bad at the small forward position. Tyrese Maxey is going to be in F tier. Dark Matter D-Rob for his price is good, but honestly I don't think he's an A tier value card. His jump shot is just not that great, even though he's really good defensively. Dark Matter Chet, he's much better than D-Rob in my opinion. I think he's on the same level as Sar, so I believe both those value cards are going to be in the A tier category. Stephon Castle, because of his defense, I know he's a little bit expensive, but I think he's got to be an A tier. His defense is really good. He's got an easy jump shot to time. I do believe he's going to be an A tier value card. Eddie Curry, same sort of thing as Wang CZ, good for his price as being a cheap center card. Paul Millsap is decent as well. Paul Millsap, you could probably go in like low B tier. He's definitely solid for his price. Tyler Hansbrough also going to be in B tier. Steve Nash, you can maybe go higher than B. He's still a little bit expensive, so I do believe he's going to be in the B tier category, but he's really good offensively at the point guard position. Jabari, because of his price being like 5,000 MT to 10k at the most, and he's 6'11" at shooting guard with a great jump shot, I do think because of that, value with Jabari Smith Jr. He's going to be an A tier. Carlos Boozer also going to be, in B tier, alongside Tyler Hansbrough at the small forward position. Mark Eden is expensive, but he's one of the best value cards in this game because he's, again, another center card like Dikembe who can compete against the top bigger centers in this game that are really, really, good on the inside and can, score at a very high level. He's able to stop those cards defensively because he's a very good interior defender and just a great defensive card all the way around. Talking about Dark Matter RJ Barrett, I'll go like D tier. He's okay at the shooting guard position, really not worth his price. Bobby Portis also going to be in D tier. Miles Turner is good. Now, he has his free 100 overall card, so go get that instead of the Galaxy Opal. I think that's why he's going to be in B tier. Mike Miller's going in A. He is so good offensively. His jump shot is amazing. One of the best catch and shoot jump shots in this entire game. Embiid is solid. Is Embiid on the same level as a Jack Sikma, a Jaren Jackson Jr., a Kareem? Probably not, so I do think Dark Matter Embiid's going to be in B tier. KPJ probably goes in C tier. He's an okay point guard for his price. Trevor Booker, I like alongside Tyler Hansbrough and Carlos Boozer. Luke Walton, he's good as well. I think Luke Walton is another B tier value card. Really, really underrated. Dark Matter Kawhi, gotta go A tier. Maybe you could argue S, but I do like Amen Thompson and Rick Barry over Kawhi. And, I think they're a little bit less expensive. So Kawhi's really good defensively. His jump shot's good, but I mean, he's just an on-ball menace. Like, his defense is crazy good on the perimeter, but I do think Kawhi is going to be an A tier. Bargnani is good at the power forward spot. I'd probably go B tier for Bargnani. Evan Turner, I'm also going to go in B tier. Josh Smith, you could argue A. I'm going to go probably like low A tier for Josh Smith. He's really good defensively at the small forward position and does have a nice jump shot. Batum, he's okay. Going to throw Batum in C tier. Dyson Daniels, got to go B. Still a really good defensive point guard. One of the best budget point guards in this game. Onyeka Okongwu, going to go C tier. He's 6'10" at small forward, does play really good defense. Dark Matter Tim Thomas, I'm going to go high A for Tim Thomas. You could argue S tier. I do think there's cards like Luol Deng, Vladimir, Beasley's are better than Tim Thomas, but he's really good offensively, 6'10" at the small forward position. Talking about Galaxy Opal Andrew Bogut, I mean, for his price, guys, he went down to 40K last night. I mean, 40,000 MT for a 7-foot point guard. You're not going to find much better value in that. Terry Dischinger is good. I like Terry Dischinger probably in B tier though. I mean, he's a good small forward and he's not that expensive. Delano Banton, he's probably going to be also in B tier alongside the bunch of point guards in Dyson Daniels and Evan Turner. I like Dino Raja also in B. He's a good defensive power forward with a nice jump shot. Herb Jones is solid. I'm going to go Herb Jones probably in C tier. Bilal Coulibaly, I do like a little bit more than Herb, but I do think he's going to be in B. Dark Matter Franz, people are going to call me crazy. I'm going B tier. He's not better than Mike Miller in my opinion, and Mike Miller is half the price. So I think because of the value wise with Franz, he's going to be in B tier. He's a really good shooting guard, but honestly, Brandon Miller's probably better value. I think they're about the same level, and Brandon Miller's obviously half in price. Talking about Dark Matter, Manu Ginobili, love this card at the point guard position. Gonna go A tier for Manu. I think he's great at the point guard spot. Really good defender with a nice jump shot. Rocco could be argued A. I'm gonna go high B tier for Rocco. He's really good defensively. Artis Gilmore, I'm gonna go on the same level as Kareem. I think him and Kareem are very similar at the center power forward position. Now the next two cards are going in S. That's gonna be Dark Matter AK and Galaxy Opal Denny. Both these cards are two of the best value cards in this entire game. You got Denny, who's a 6'9" point guard that is crazy tall, really good jump shot. And then you got obviously AK-47, who's a really good defensive small forward, has one of the best catch and shoot jump shots in this entire game. Pau Gasol on the flip side, he's going in F tier. Not a great power forward card. Brad Miller's a really good power forward though. He's going in A tier, has great sigs and a very good jump shot. Also Pro 2 fade. Amori Caspi, I'll go probably like low B tier. Gordon Hayward, I'll go realistically D tier alongside RJ Barrett. Sengun also going to be in D tier. Walker Kessler is going to be in C. I feel like Karl Malone's probably like B tier, even though I don't like that guy. LaMarcus Aldridge, he is probably B tier in my opinion. He's expensive, and I think Jabari Smith Jr. is not that much worse for a 6'11" shooting guard and a lot cheaper. Kevin Martin, I've heard decent things about this card. I'll throw him in that B tier category. And yeah, guys, that's going to be, in my opinion, all of the best 100 value cards in this entire game. So any card in S tier, unbelievable for their price. Like, these cards are really, really worth their price tag. All of the cards in A, I think, are also worth their price tag. B tier is where you get to like good cards for their price. There is better options, but they're very good for their price tag. I would say C tier and below, maybe don't look to, go after as your first option. If you have these cards or if you want these cards, they're definitely not bad for their price, but I'd probably stay away from the D and the F tier cards in my personal opinion when it comes to the value of a card. But let me know what you guys think about my tier list down below, and hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.